to my channel. I am Sigourney Rosario, where I encourage individuals to boss up in their business, their self-love, and their faith. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about my younger self. I'm going to be writing her a love letter, and I'm going to be pretty much giving 10 different things that I would tell my younger self, 10 different lessons that I would hope and pray that it would encourage you as I talk to myself. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Number one, I would tell my younger self in my 20s, again, I'm now in my 30s, but in my 20s, I would tell my younger self to not sweat the small things. Life is so short. Life is so short and life is so fleeting, and there's so many young people that are passing away. My mom passed away when she was young, and I would just tell my younger self to not sweat the small things. The small things that you're worried about, that you're stressed out about, that is keeping you up at night. Sis, it don't matter. It does not matter. In the grand scheme of things, it does not matter. And I would just tell myself, like, trust God throughout the process. You claiming you love God and that you did God this and God that, but you're not trusting Him. You're not standing on His word. You're not believing Him that He knows everything that you need, that He will stick closer than a brother, closer than a friend. Like, God got you. And so I would definitely hands down tell myself, number one, do not sweat the small things. Number two, I would tell myself, everybody cannot go with you. I know that Sigourney, you're an extrovert. I know that you love people. I know that you want everybody to make it, and you got the passion to encourage this person, to help that person, to take this person with you. But everybody cannot go with you. Everybody cannot make it to the next level. Everybody does not want to go to the next level with you. Everybody cannot make it to the next level with you. And everybody is not going to do the work that it takes to go to the next level. So there are some rooms that you're going to have to go in by yourself. There are some seasons to where you're going to have to experience that by yourself, and that's okay. God got you. You don't have to have a team around you. You don't have to have nobody around you. When it's that season and it's that time for a team and for you to carry people and for you to help people to experience the next level, that's good. But if you are in a season where it's just you and God, and you got to experience this on your level by yourself, then that's just what it is, and that's okay. Number three, what I would tell my younger self is that work is always going to be there. I think, especially in my 20s, I was always just so keen on working hard and working in my business and working on my job and working. And now in my 30s, I'm just realizing that work is always going to be there. There's always going to be something that you could be doing, that you should be doing, that you possibly need to be doing. But the list never stops. The to-do list never gets shorter. It's always, you take 3 things off and then you have to add on 4. You know what I mean? That's just revolving door of life, of work, of business. And so I've come to realize that work is always going to be there. Like, you should never sacrifice people and relationships and family and friends and that quality time just for work. Now, there are some seasons to where you gotta grind it out and do what you gotta do, but it should never come to a point to where you are isolated just for business or just for work. It just should never come to that point. So I would definitely tell myself, like, work is always gonna be there, but at the end of the day, the relationships, the friendships, the mentorships, all of that is lasting, and you can't get that time back. So I would definitely tell myself, work is always going to be there. Point number 4 that I would tell myself is self-care is not selfish. It is not selfish to take care of yourself, to love yourself, to speak life over yourself, to care for yourself, to cherish yourself. That's not selfish. And if somebody deems that as being selfish, then that's a them issue, not a you issue. And don't allow people to project, oh, you think you all of that, or oh, you think you cute, or why you gotta do all that, or oh this or oh that on you, so that you internalize that and you feel like you are being selfish, and you're not. Self-care is not selfish. Show up for yourself, love yourself, speak great things over your life, and just know at the end of the day, it's gonna pay off. It is going to pay off. Feed your mind, feed your spirit, and just always remember that self-care is not selfish. Point number 5. This is something I'm still struggling with. The importance of saving. Saving is so important, and I did not know that in my 20s. Towards the later part of my 20s, I feel like I started to kind of catch on. But you need to save, sis. Sigourney, hello? You need to save, okay? And when I say save, I'm talking about, like, yes, I have an emergency fund. Yes, I have a savings. But the importance of putting a certain amount from your paycheck into your savings and being consistent with that is very important. You never know what's going to happen. Life is going to happen. A flat tire is going to happen. Insurance is going to happen. Something's going to happen in your family. You just never know what's going to occur. So definitely make sure you are saving. Make sure you are investing. Make sure that you are finding different streams of income. Make sure that you are just feeding your heart, your mind, your soul, and your spirit with new information on finances, on how to save, on how to budget. And just don't ever feel like you good, because you really don't know what can happen. And you always want to make sure that you got a savings, that you can take care of whoever you need to take care of, and that you are really looking out for yourself. So definitely the importance of saving is something I wish I would have knew at an earlier age. Number 6. Friendships are a hidden gem. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like, I don't think I realized how important friendships were until I turned 30. Like, I go hard for my friends. Like, and they all help me in different manners and different ways. But friendships are a hidden gem, because friends see you when you're single. Friends see you when you're in a relationship. Friends see you when you get married, when you have a baby, when you get a new job, when you get a new house, when you get new furniture. Friends are always there throughout your whole, well, if they're a good friend, they're going to be there throughout your whole life cycle. And so I just never realized how important my friendships are. Like, I just love my friends. Again, they all help me in different manners and different parts of my life. But I'm just thankful for my friends that I have. I'm thankful for the support system that I have. And I don't ever want to take it for granted and thinking that, oh, I'm good, or, oh, you know, I don't need no other friends. Like, I'm still wanting new friends. I still want a community. But at the same time, I'm so thankful for the ladies that God have blessed me with. And I just realized, like, friends are like family at this point. They really are. And if you don't have no good, solid friends, you got to really make that investment, and you really got to figure out what you have to do to find those good, solid group of friends and girls that you can really vent to and talk to and just pour your heart out to, because that is so key. I don't know what I would do without my friends. Not even gonna lie to you. Number 7 is you are not what you do. And so again, kind of circling back to that, there's more to life than just work. You can't get wrapped into what you do. You really have to get wrapped into who you are. And as a 30-year-old, about to be a 31-year-old, I have just realized that I'm not who I thought I was. I thought I wanted to be this boss chick and this, you know, taking over the city, taking over Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I want to do that no more. I want to settle down, you know what I'm saying? Like, being a boss chick is hard. I'm good. I want to be successful. I already am successful. Let me correct my vocabulary. I already am successful, but I want to be more impactful. I want to make a huge difference in the community, not necessarily be the boss chick or the entrepreneur or the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not the vibe I'm on. And it took me some time to learn that my identity is not tied to what I do and what I launch and what I start and what I create. I'm God's daughter. Like, I'm a daughter of a king, and that's enough. Like, I think so many of us, we get so tied into like the numbers. We get so tied into the money. We get so tied into the prestige, the fame, being known, that we start to lose ourselves. And I don't ever want to be that person. I want to be true to who I am. I want to serve people. And I want to make a profit while doing it. But it's not all about the money. It's not all about the views. And God has just been showing me, like, deep down, I just want to help as many girls, as many women as possible. That is my mission in life. That's my goal. And however that may look, however long it takes, that I'm good with that. I'm on my own journey. There is no competition. And I have just come to realize that I am not what I do. I am who I am. And no amount of work, no amount of money, no amount of fame, no amount of numbers coming in and followers and likes and comments and all that stuff can equate to who I am. And I don't know, it's just such a freeing experience. It's so free to be free from numbers. It's so free to be free from likes, shares, comments, you know, all that stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm in this different place in my life, and I would definitely tell myself that don't focus so hard on what you do versus who you are. Point number 8, I would tell Sigourney in her 20s to open up and let people in. It's okay to be vulnerable, Sigourney. Sigourney, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let people in. It's okay to let your guard down and just receive love. However that may look from whoever it may come from. The homeless man may want to show you love in his love language. And that's okay. You know, your friends may want to show you love, but you have to be able to receive it. You have to be able to know how to handle it. And it's okay to let people in. And I think in my 30s, I don't know what happened, but I became very emotional. I just started crying. And I think for so long I was so used to being a strong black women don't cry, yada yada yada. But when I wrote my book on my mom's passing, I think that was a shift for me to where I really tapped into being vulnerable, letting people in, being emotional and crying. Like, I just never used to cry, and now I cry all the time. It could be a commercial about dogs and I'm in tears, you know what I'm saying? So I've just learned, especially in my 30s, to allow people in, to receive love, and to be okay with, you know, just letting people into my circle, into my bubble. Number 9, I would tell my younger self to slow down, to embrace life, to just give my time to things that I feel like is a waste of time, but it's not really a waste of time. I was talking to my therapist, and she was like, you know, sitting out on your porch and doing nothing is not a waste of time. It's giving your mind a break. It's giving you time to think. And I think I don't do that enough, even in my 30s, but definitely in my 20s. I didn't give my thoughts time to kind of settle. I didn't think things through. I was very impulsive. I would do what I want. I would just kind of, you know, act without really thinking. And I feel like a lot of that was tied to me not allowing myself to just slow down, to be present, and just to think about things. Number 10, I would tell myself, girl, you a queen. Girl, you a queen. Girl, you are a daughter of a king. Girl, how do you not know your worth? Like, do you not know who you are? Stop playing with me. I would tell her, girl, the things that you have done, where you come from, what you grown up seeing, you are more than you could have ever imagined. You are doing far more than you could have ever imagined. And I'm so proud of you. I am so I'm just so, I guess, what's the word? I'm just so thankful that you decided to go for it, to go for your dreams, to go for your aspirations, to do things outside of the norm, to experience life. I'm just so proud of you, and just know that if nobody else tells you this, like, you're a dope chick. You are an amazing chick. You have an amazing heart. You are a daughter of a king. You love people. You love women. You love girls. You love giving back to the community. And I'm just so proud of you. So I would just tell her, girl, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, girl. I am proud of you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you were able to see 10 different things that I would tell my younger self. Comment down below which one was your favorite. Or you can comment down below what is one thing that you would tell your younger self. If you need encouragement, or you know somebody else who may need a little bit of encouragement, please write into my foundation, Letters for Life, where I encourage individuals by writing them a free handwritten letter of encouragement. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. I will see y'all on my next video. Peace.